Hey everyone. Okay, today we're gonna make a trampoline. This is stretch goal 3. Okay, so before we get going here, uh, I think I'm gonna get rid of this background just because it's kind of confusing things, making it all look a little bit cluttered. So a couple things here. I do want to point out too that let's see. Let me go to my scene view. If you got something like a polygon, okay, with a side like that, you can use something called a polygon collider. See this little green line there? That makes it so that when I play this game here, I have a collider that's, you can't always use a box collider, right? Sometimes you got to use a collider that is, right? Oops, see, I'm there. I died. I went in there. Sometimes you got to use a collider that will fit the shape you're in. So when you go to add component, you can just type in the word collider. You can see all kinds: circle, capsule, composite, edge, mesh collider, sphere. There's all kinds of different colliders you can use, and you can read about these just by doing a search or using the help files. But you can just do a search on the internet. Unity. How does a circle collider work? How does a capsule collider work? They kind of all work in a similar fashion. It's really about the shape that you're putting them on. Okay. All right. So let's. We can make any object here a trampoline. Any object. Okay. Really, the only code we need is something like this, and I'm gonna make a variable here. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do it. See, this is stretch goal 1. That's stretch goal 1. What am I gonna? I think I'm gonna make it. I'm just gonna put it right here before stretch goal 4. Okay, I'm gonna go right here. Doesn't really matter. This is just the way in which your variables appear. I think this is stretch goal 3. Okay, if you want to make something a trampoline, you can make any object one. It's really just a couple, few steps. Okay, so the first step is you need a variable. Okay, I'm going to make it a float. Okay, so we're going to go public float, and I'm going to call it Trampoli trampoline incremental. I'll tell you why I'm calling it that, because we're going to make a trampoline that just jumps at a static rate or at a fixed rate, and then one that incrementally gets bigger over time. Both things can be pretty cool. So all you need is that float, and then you just need, because this is all happening with your player, and then you just need to go down here to when you collide with an object and do a little bit of code. So we're gonna make some code down here. Again, this is stretch goal 3. Okay. So really, all you need here is an if statement. If collision, excuse me, if collision dot game object, right, dot tag, if that equals a tag that says trampoline, sorry, trampoline. Okay. All right. Remember, guys, never put a semicolon right here. Never put that there. Not in an if statement. Sometimes your ears are that. You need the brackets, and that's where all your code goes in. Okay. So, if we have, if we're going to touch our object, and if it has a tag of trampoline, we can do a few things here. One, we can just say tramp incremental. We can just set that equal to, I don't know, we can give it a force. I don't know. Let me just give it 300 for now. Okay. Okay. And then, so that's my trampoline. I'm going to use it as a force right now. I'm not using it as an incremental force, but I'm using it as a force. And I'm just going to get component. I want the rigid body 2D of my player. Okay. And I want to add a force. Dot add force. Okay. And the force I just want it in the up direction. So you see how it says you could put a vector 2 in there. So I'm just going to go vector 2 up. You see how you got left, down, right? I'm going to go up. Okay, vector 2 up. Okay, and I'm just going to multiply that by my trampoline incremental. Okay, So if I do that and I touch something with this tag, okay, it should start making me bounce. So as an example, if I went right now inside of here, okay, let's say I go here, and let's say this wall here, right? It's my wall. If I wanted to make that a trampoline, well, all I need to do is give it a tag. So let me add a tag here. Trampoline. I got to spell it the same way. Trampoline. Okay, and go back to my wall. Right now it's got the ground tag. Okay, I'm gonna add a tag. Or let's see if I give it the trampoline tag. Let's see what it does when I give it the trampoline tag. Okay, let's just see what happens. See if I can jump on top of that thing. Okay, let's see here. Let's see here. Jump, jump. Oh, see that? So that is now a trampoline. Okay, so it makes me bounce off of it. What's cool about it, so I can use it in this wall. What's cool about it is if I, jump on it, right, wherever I touch it, it's gonna make me bounce. So it's pretty cool. Shoot, shoot. Okay, so let's see. Oh, hey, let's get over. Oh, I died. Okay. So that's one way to do it. But maybe I want to make a more classic trampoline. So maybe I'm going to get rid of this wall. I'm just going to delete it. Let's make a classic trampoline. I'm going to go for some blue tiles. All right. So I'm going to make a trampoline right here. Let's see, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. Put it right there. Let's see how that looks. Okay. All right. That looks good. Should probably make it red, huh? It doesn't really look that good. let me get rid of this thing. Let me delete it. Okay. Okay, let me go for red. I think red. Was it brown? I guess they call it brown. I'm calling it red. Let me do it right here then. Let's make this a different size. Put this right here. See how that looks. I don't really like that. Let's see. Is there another one? I'm going to use this other one instead. Goodbye. I think I'm going to do this too. Create empty. I'm going to call it trampoline. So I'll get myself an empty one. I think I'm just going to add some children here. Okay. Create. Let's see. Let's just add a child. I'm going to add a create empty child. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on my trampoline. Trampoline's gonna have 3 parts, so I guess I don't want it to be empty. Let me get rid of that. Sorry, I need this tile right here. Where's my brown tile? Right here. Okay, so I'm gonna put this brown tile in here. I think I like that one better, and I'm just gonna put it underneath here because this whole thing is gonna be my trampoline structure. Okay, this is called nesting, parent-child relationship. Okay, so I'm going to want this part in the middle to see how that looks. Yeah, it looks okay. I don't know. I could choose some different ones. Maybe I should. Okay, I will. I'll get rid of that. Let me do this just solid brown. Let's see. Does that look better? How does that look? Yeah, that's going to look better. I want it to look unique, like a trampoline or something. Make it a little bit bigger here. Just kind of using the squares there. Let's see how that looks. Okay, so that'll be part of my trampoline, and then I'll just have I'll have these guys. Okay, kind of like a ramp up to the trampoline. Let's see. What is this? The height on this? I better make this 2, and we'll make this 1.5, 1.6. Okay, that way I can go over here and make this height 2. Okay, we'll make the width on this guy 1.6. Okay, and I want to set this guy so it's kind of, you can go down just a little bit. Okay, just a little bit so it's right there. Come on. All right. Okay, I'll make one on the other side. Let's do one on the other side. I guess stay with the theme here. It's kind of not a great theme. Let's see, this guy was what? 1.6 and 2. So this guy over here, make 1.6 and 2. Okay. I'll put this guy over here. So how does that look? That looks okay. It's just a demonstration. So there's my trampoline, right? So I'll just throw all these guys in here. All right, just drag them on this guy. Okay, and I guess I'll give this a title. Oops, I didn't want to zoom in. Okay, let's get that there. Let's give this guy a title. Oh, let's see, it's zooming in. Okay, I don't know why. Stop zooming in. Okay. All right, there we go. This is the center left, and this is right. Okay, so these will need some colliders. So this left one, right? I'll give it this thing right here. This left one is going to need a polygon collider, and notice it'll automatically throw that in there. I'll go to the right one. Need to add a polygon collider there. And then for the center, that just needs a box collider. Do 2D. Okay, so that's a box collider. Okay, so I got my colliders all set up. So all I got to do is add the tag trampoline to this middle part. If I just add that tag and I press play, now that is a trampoline. Okay, won't be there, but if I go up here, give myself a little jump. All right, there it is. Now that's a trampoline. If I get right on the middle, see, that's a trampoline. And of course, I could change the force on that. It's not a very, it's not a very high force. It's not a very forceful trampoline. I could change this to, I don't know, 600. Okay, save that. Let's see how that looks now. Okay, 600. All right, let's see. There's my 600 trampoline. Okay, so that's just a solid trampoline. You're bouncing up and down. Okay, I could get that and go over there. I could get my power up. All right, and then I could double jump. Okay, all right. So, what if I want this to jump up a tiny bit and then gradually work to the 600? If I want to do that, I can go here, right, and I can just add a condition. Okay, a conditional. So an if statement. All right. So I'm going to say this. I got this here. I'm going to start this at, I don't know, 100. Okay. Then I'm going to say if tramp incremental. Oops, wrong way. Look at that thing, wrong way. If tramp incremental is, let's just say, greater than or equal to 600. That's where I want it to max out. Okay. So if it's greater than or equal to 600, what am I going to do? Well, I'm just going to set my incremental back to 100. Okay. Oops, tramp incremental. We have to increase this by 100. Okay, let's just see how that looks. So I'm increasing it by 100 every time I hit it. So that means it's going to be 100 first. And let's just see what that does. Okay, so let me get on my trampoline right now. See what that does. Okay. All right, I don't like my guy falling right there, but let's see what that does. See how I'm gradually bouncing higher? If I look at my player, you can look at the incremental, see how it's resetting, and so That's how you do a little trampoline, and it'll go back. So you can do this to pretty much anything. If I put a tag on this gem as trampoline, I'm going to bounce off that. So you can bounce off of anything, okay? So just so you know, you can do all that. Ooh, I got my double jump right now, so I can get up there. Okay. So your goal today should be, maybe put a little trampoline in your thing. Oops, I'm really bouncing off things now. Right? You don't want to fall there. Ooh, you're dead. Okay. You can do all kinds of things, but your goal today should be to, get your code working, get your program working. Okay. You can slow this video down. Look at the code, right? I got my stretch goal 2, stretch goal 1, a couple parts of stretch goal 1. I can even clean this code up a bit if I want to clean it up. Well, this is part of stretch goal 1. I can control X that, and I can just put it right underneath there, get rid of this comment. So maybe clean up your code. Stretch goal 3, stretch goal 4. See, look, here's some more stretch goal 4. I might as well just grab this, control X that, put it, control V it right there. Just clean this code up a bit. Might as well keep things grouped together. The order in which you have all these variables is the order in which they appear here. So that's something that's helpful to know. Okay. There's stretch goal 4. Nothing in void start. I really haven't used void start. I might use it in the next part, which is replicate 2. We start that on Monday. Okay, here's my code for my going right. Notice the stretch goal of adding the add force. Okay, if I press the shift key once, all right, not holding it down but once, you can make it get key too, okay, and hold down the shift key. I'm just not good at that myself in video games. Go left, same type of thing. This is the left shift button, left move force. There's going up. This is stretch goal 4, or if I want to shoot a projectile going up. Okay. There's my jump code right there with stretch goal 4. So if I'm jumping, I want to instantiate some projectile prefabs. Okay. And there's my stretch goal 1 with jumping. Okay, and here's the power up, and here's the trampoline we just did. Okay, only other script we've done is the projectile script. That's a very short one. Okay, very short script, and that is attached to our, if you created your folders like me, it's attached to our left projectile, right? There's a projectile script. I have a 0.01 as the move speed, and there's the right one, and there's the up one. Okay, and just so you know, you can really, if your projectiles are looking kind of funny, kind of weird, okay, I'm just gonna say here, see, I don't like how they collect. See how they collect over there on that wall? You can do a couple things, because I put invisible walls here. If you can see this, I put some, in other words, where's my walls? Borders, I call them borders, okay? So there's invisible borders there. They're just empty game objects with a box collider. Matter of fact, I can just create an empty parent, and let's just call it let's just call this border. Okay, and I can put all these borders in one. Okay, that way they're one object. I can kind of declutterize all this stuff. Okay. All right, so those are my borders. Plus, now I can see them all at once. See, there's all my borders. So one thing I can do if I don't want those bullets to kind of gather up on those borders is I can make the. Let's go to my player, or rather, it's in my code. Let's see. My projectile script. See how they get destroyed after 1 second? Well, I can half that if I want. Okay, and let's see how that looks. All right, Let's run that. So, okay, oops, got my power up. Let's see. See, half a second. I don't know if I'm way over here. Say that's too much, right? If I go up. That's a little bit too much. So I can also go over here. I'll put this 0.75. Maybe that'll be better. Let's see. 0.75. Oops. Let's play this. All the bullets go over that. That's actually kind of cool, right? That's kind of neat. So yeah, if I don't like that, I can also make it so that with any of these guys, I can also make it so that if my projectiles touch this, they get destroyed. You might want to try to figure that out on your own today. How can you make it so that if I touch that border wall, right, if I touch anything maybe with a certain tag, well, what is that tag? What tag should it be? Maybe I just need to add a little code that if my projectiles collide with any of this stuff, they just get destroyed too. Ooh, how would I do that? Think to yourself, how would you do that? Well, all you got to do is really think about this trampoline has a tag of trampoline. Think about my border. Right now they don't have any tags, so I could add, let's say, I could create a border tag. Okay. Look at this upper platform here. That's not tagged. So I could actually use that as create a border tag for that too, right? So if I don't want my bullets, if I want them to get destroyed, right, all I got to do is go to this projectile script, right, and put in a new function, right? Put in a new function. What should that function be? A collision function, right? In other words, I need a similar function to this, private void on collision or 2D, right? And then I can just say if my projectile collides with those tags, destroy game object. Okay, destroy game object. So we'd want to destroy collision.game object, but game object. And I'd put that on my projectile script. So I could add that script there. That way I don't get those weird, you know, this whole weird, what you call it? That way I don't get this gathering, right? That looks kind of weird, right? You don't want that. All right, so see if you can do that. Okay, all right, that's the video. Hopefully that helps you guys.